Okay, here we are at Inshta'pede's favorite stream. It's a lot more natural than those irrigation ditches we were filming in before. And this time I'm just going to show her swimming instead of the whole travel there. See if she'll do some fun stuff before the film runs out. Because this is just a picture camera, so it doesn't have a whole lot of memory, but it does record a few minutes of film, so. See, this is good for her to come out and swim like this. It gives her practice, controlling herself in the water, and it builds her different muscles, because running and swimming are two different muscles, or not just two different, but I mean they work different muscles. It gives her something new to do. It's fun. It works her cardiovascular system because she's holding her breath a lot. So it's good for her. Teaches her how to feel around, feel different things. Eventually we'll go catch some wild fish like she would in nature. But right now she practices on leaves and sticks. There's not really very many fish, if any, in here. So I'll start taking her to places with fish as she starts to mature. Right now she has trouble catching goldfish in a big enough pond, or big enough tub, so I don't bother with taking her where there's wild fish yet, because I don't think she'd be able to catch them very well, if at all. She's almost 10 weeks old. She'll be 10 weeks old in 2 days, so she's pretty close to 10 weeks old. So right now this is just play, but eventually she will be coming to hunt, or fish, I guess you'd say. And this is all practice for that as she matures. Just like in the wild, baby mink go out with their mom catching food, and they just kind of play and follow her around. Well, as their play develops, their skills, they eventually start catching things. And then slowly they wean off of their mom's food and start living off of their own. Wild mink leave their mother at around August, it's July 2nd, so probably about 6 weeks from now. They leave their mom in August. I would say more mid to late August, but so she's got about a month of learning, if she was a wild mink, before she'd be on her own. About a month to 6 weeks, 8 weeks tops, before she'd be completely on her own. So right now this is just play, but as I said, it slowly develops into more than just play. This play teaches her how to control herself in water, how to catch things like little leaves. That's how a wild mink would develop. So make sure I take her out about 2 times a day. Busy days maybe just once. If I have a little extra time, 3 times. So she can experience what a wild mink would, playing in the water. And she also gets goldfish to catch, which are much easier than wild fish for several reasons. One is that they are, of course, in a little pool that I made that only has one hiding spot and isn't as deep. It doesn't have any type of, as I fall in the water, it doesn't have any type of current in it like some water does. Can't see it, you're hiding behind the leaves. So it's much easier to catch goldfish, and it gives her experience. No, good girl. She likes my feet, but she's not supposed to get them. Gives her experience so that eventually she can start catching the harder fish. Taking her out, it gives her experience so she learns all the little nooks and crannies and how to control herself in current, and it's just fun too, of course. You can tell she loves it. You little playful girl, come here. Come here, you wanna play, huh? Are you done swimming for a little minute? You wanna play? Crazy little girl. Oh, you crazy. Good girl. Good girl. Well, it looks like she's kind of done swimming for the minute. Maybe we'll end this. I don't know. I got a few more minutes. Maybe we'll see if she does anything more for us. She just wants... Hey, be soft. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. She's such a good mink. Hey, be soft. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, you're so good for listening. Oh, you're so good. Good girl. Good girl. Here, come swim a little more for us. We got another 2 minutes. You want to swim instead of... No. Good girl. Good girl. I'm going to jump across here. Oh, she wants to jump across too. Here, you want to come play down here? Where the little dam is? Like I said, if I had a place with fish closer, I'd take her there already, but all the places with lots of fish, the water's really high. I'm in Utah, and in Utah right now they've had a lot of snow over the winter, and so all the water's running really high, really fast, and ponds aren't the best place for mink to catch fish. It's hard for them to catch fish in deep water, so small streams like this, with fish in them obviously, are the best places for her to practice, but they're all overflowing with water, going super fast, so I don't like her going in that water that fast, because, well, first of all, she doesn't like it. She's not going to catch any fish in a current like that, and she might get swept downstream, and before she gets to the edge, you know, she's way downstream and I don't know where she's at, and I gotta find her. So it's a lot easier just to practice in these little streams, even though there's no fish in them. She can practice on leaves and sticks, and which is what she would do in a bigger stream anyway. Or a fish stream anyway. The only difference is she might catch a fish, whereas here there's no way she'll catch a fish, because there is like no fish in here. So very few, if there's any at all, you know. Well, we're about running out of film, so she's too busy playing with her tail. Hey, you should swim